Yeah, always a special week or a day, I guess, when it's your birthday, and especially now with girls, they're more excited about the cake and blowing out the candle than I am at this point. But we had a good time, and arrived very early here in Cincinnati, and sort of fought over the jet lag, and really spent a lot of times on center court actually, because the tournament hasn't started yet. So I took advantage of that, and the weather's been somewhat good enough, for me to really get in a lot of hours, and just starting to feel good here, so I can slow it down early enough so that I'm somewhat rested and fresh then once the tournament rolls around. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's also the week in the calendar. Usually I play well before slams, so and Cincinnati sits in a good spot for that. Then I'm happy here. I always feel very welcome. It's a nice tournament, The volunteers try really hard. The fans love it here. They flock in from sort of many cities around sort of Mason, Ohio, Cincinnati here, and you feel that they're really here for the tennis, which is fun for us, the players. And then I think the conditions maybe, that it's either humid or hot or night session, day session, that is maybe a bit quicker. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me feel good and makes me play well, and I guess those are the reasons why I've been so successful here. Yeah, it's been difficult, I've been trying to get over my Wimbledon loss, which, trying. You have to get over it, and I did, sort of within a few days, which is not a problem. Went on a short break with my family, came back, trained really hard, and right after Wimbledon, I was thinking, what else could I do? Is it training? Is it more time off? How can I use those sort of extra 10 to 12 days, because I lost in the second round of Wimbledon, and right away I wanted to play some more. That's why I added Gstaad and Hamburg to my calendar. I then realized I had more time also to test rackets, so I did that. Then once I went to Hamburg, I was feeling great and really eager to play again. Then my back got bad, I got unlucky there, I think, and then I sort of carried that over all the way to sort of Gstaad, and I was actually even just happy to be playing there. So it's been a difficult last couple of weeks, and so not the tournament weeks I was hoping for, gaining, winning a lot of matches, even though I did win matches. It's just, it's not been as I was hoping it to be. So another reset, trying to just get over that, and feeling better again, because playing in pain is really not a thing you want to do too often, because you get used to things you don't want to get used to in your game and in your mind. And so that's why I trained really hard after that on my body. I waited with tennis until I felt like I'm ready to go for tennis again without pain, so I don't get used to all the silly things on the tennis court. And then I arrived here very early, and I've been practicing pain-free and playing really well, actually. So I'm very pleased to sort of be back on tour again. Well, I've been testing rackets with Wilson for a long time, So this is a prototype that they had in the vault, or did for me. It's been a lot of fun actually doing it, and I've always wanted to do it rather sooner than later. But sometimes with all the things that are happening in my life, it's just not the most easiest thing to do. So I just took the time to do it and made it a priority, and I had a good time. So that's the racket I've been playing with as well. Unfortunately, because of the bad back I had, I just couldn't really put my mind to it all together, to be honest, because I was more focused on actually just feeling okay and making the shots and getting to the balls, rather than how does it feel. So maybe that's going to come more now, but right now I need to just make sure that I actually enjoy my time on the tennis court and don't think about a million things, and just sort of simplify it, and that's what I'm doing. So everything's sort of, priority is tennis. That's what it is, and that's what it should be.